Hey, this is Carlos Cavallo. Welcome back to datingadviceguru.com and my secrets to unlock a man's heart. This week we're going to talk about 10 sexy texts that will make him fall in love. You see, guys are often seen as these stoic, silent creatures who don't want to talk about it. And if my coaching clients tell me anything, it's that a lot of women really struggle with getting their guy to open up about his true feelings. Now, like I've said in my past blog posts, men are often taught at an early age that losing their cool, in other words, showing emotions, is a sign of weakness. And it might seem like we're like the unreadable Sphinx, but the truth is that we do have a soft and gooey center if you know how to get to it. I just realized it sounds kind of gross, but you get the idea, right? The idea here is that the hidden, private part of him is reserved for that special woman, okay? The special woman in our life. If you can crack the secret code to make him open up, he'll know that you're the one. Text messaging is one of the best ways you can use to tell a guy and find out for a guy that you're the right girl for him, right? But indirectly. He won't say it or even be consciously aware of it, but your guy is always up for a nice, steamy session of text flirting. He loves the thrill of the chase, all right? He lives for it. So let's jump right into number one. My mind's been running wild with naughty thoughts all day, and it's your fault. Just like you, men want to be wanted. Most women want men to acknowledge their beauty and personality, but your typical guy he's after a more sensual kind of longing. You see, desire begets desire. Your man needs to know he's running through your mind harder than a triathlete running for the gold medal. Number two text is, I'm feeling like FedEx right now because I'm interested in a certain package of yours. Oh my gosh, did you just indirectly reference a part of his anatomy? Yeah, you did. And guess what? He's going to love you for it. Frankly, the thought of a girl craving his manhood is all it takes to get most guys firing on all cylinders. A man derives a very big part of his masculinity from that part. A flirty text number three is, nothing sounds better than hearing you say my name when you blank. I'll just let you fill in the blank. So never underestimate the power of a horny man's imagination. All right? By letting him fill in the blank, you're basically giving him a free pass to picture the two of you in the dirtiest situation he can imagine. Trust me, he'll want to fill in those blanks in more ways than one, if you know what I mean. Try this text out. Number four. Wanted, sexy, handsome guy to supply the love-starved girl with a steady shower of kisses. Generous perks and benefits await qualified candidates. Or you can also throw on, there's only one spot open. Let me know if you're interested. As much as he appreciates the raunchy stuff, shifting gears every now and then keeps you from being a little bit too intense. And a dash of humor will break up the monotony, give him a nice chuckle, and still keep the sexy vibe going. Super texting tip number five. Try this one out. I was just thinking about the sounds we make when we're alone together. It's like a song stuck in my head, and I can't think of anything else. See, guys are turned on by visuals, right? You've heard this before. How many times have you heard this? Supplying his brain with the right soundtrack is just as powerful and will basically complement his dirty daydreams, all right? Number six. I need to hear you say my name, especially when it's out loud and you're out of breath. Same thing with that last text. You got to plant strategic little audio clips, okay? Because he's also got an audio part of his brain, and those will have a huge effect on him, sometimes even more than the pictures in his head. Give him those little snippets for him to basically chew on in his brain. And number seven, licking a lollipop right now, and I can't stop thinking of you for some reason. Can't put my finger on it. Maybe you should come over and help me figure out why. Again, we're back to visuals here, right? Some guys can be pretty dense, but 99.99% of guys will immediately understand that text. Number eight, just thinking about the way your tongue feels against my skin. Great, now I need to freshen up down south. Care to help? Yep, another one, self-explanatory. Just make sure you're ready for what happens next when you fire off that little gem. Number nine, it's freezing here, and I've buried myself under a bunch of blankets. Not wearing anything was probably a wrong move. Again, not all sexy texts have to be graphic. In some cases, less is more, and implying nakedness is a good way to pull that off. Remember, sexual desire is like gravity. Sometimes all you need is a little push, and the rest takes care of itself. Number 10, I'm playing film critic today and found a movie online, but it's a porn flick. Want to watch it with me? Your input would be highly appreciated. Again, we're back to playful, but come on, of course. A guy not wanting to check out a little porn? Just make sure it is something you actually do want to watch and it's something you're interested in. Playful is the operative word when it comes to texting a man. Now, turning him on boils down to a matter of pointing his mind in the direction you want, right? And if you find the missing piece in the puzzle that a lot of women miss, you're going to have much more success with a guy. While sending him the right text messages is a step in the right direction, it's only one part of the special combination that will unlock his heart. And by combination, I mean cultivating certain behaviors, attitudes, and habits that speak to him like no other woman can. And this often spells the difference between staying together and splitting up. Now, if you want to be that girl in your guy's life, I found a way to simplify the process and take you the quickest path to his heart. If you know his connection style, you're going to know how to connect with him. And I've created a short video for you to explain how that connection style works with men and why it's critical for you to know about it. Go on over to datingadviceguru.com/connection code. That's datingadviceguru.com/connection code. We'll be talking again next time. This is Carlos Cavallo from datingadviceguru.com.